Hi friends, thanks for joining me again for our activity today. We will be doing a sight word hunt. It's going to be a lot of fun. So to get started today, what you will need to participate is a pencil. You may also use a marker, a crayon, or a pen, anything that writes. And then you will need 3 pieces of scrap paper or notebook paper. Will do the job. I'm using notebook paper today, but scrap paper also works as well. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to go grab that before we go on. So remember, pencil, marker, crayon, one of those, and paper, 3 pieces of paper. Go. I'll give you 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you should have your pencil. Show me your pencil or your marker or crayon. Great, there it is. And then show me your pieces of paper. Wonderful. So we're ready to get started. So what you are going to do is you need to take 1 piece of paper. We'll start with 1. We are going to be making little note cards with this 1 piece of paper. So you are going to be tearing it so you have little pieces. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. I am not shredding my paper into tiny, tiny pieces. I made 2 nice size little note card pieces of paper. You are going to use your paper to make 10 of these, so make sure you count them, okay? Ready? Go ahead. Why don't you get started? Count them as you go, and if you need help, I'm sure if you kindly ask a brother or sister or a family member, they will absolutely be so excited to help you. Remember, you need 10. 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I have my 10 pieces of paper here. I put them in a nice little pile. If you are still ripping your note cards, that's okay. Just pause the video so you can get that done, and then when you're done ripping your 10 pieces, join me by clicking play again. I'm going to keep going. So with these little pieces of paper, you are going to choose one sight word to write on each little note card. So I wrote all of our sight words back here that we've learned so far this year. So you can take a look at that if you need a refresher on which ones to write, how to spell them, but you are all super duper smart, so I know you know your sight words and you're going to write them all by yourself. So I'm going to get started. You get started as well. The first sight word I think I want to write is little. There it is. After I write it, I'm going to fold it up, and then I'm just going to make a nice pile of my folded note cards on this side. I'm going to write she. She is little. You can use your sight words in sentences to make sentences also. We are going to write was. This one's a funky looking note card there. Ripped it a little funny. Like. Fold it up, put it in my pile. See. My. And remember, you don't need to do the sight words I'm doing. We have a ton of different sight words up here, so you choose which ones you want to use. Are you writing your sight words? With and why don't we do and? All right, so all my sight words are written down. They're all folded up. If you are not finished doing that yet, pause the video. And then when you're ready, when you have all of yours written down and folded up in your pile, play the video again, okay? So I'm going to keep going. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to kindly, by using your manners, please and thank you, ask someone that is in your house, whether it's a mom, dad, grandma, brother, or sister, to take these little pieces of paper, your sight words, and hide them places around the house. So you're going to take one word and they could go hide it in the couch cushion, and they could take another word and hide it on the steps, and they can take another word and hide it next to your TV. And then you want them to hide all 10 words in 10 different spots around the room. After they are done hiding all of the words around the room, now is when you go on your sight word hunt. So for this sight word hunt, what you will need is a piece of paper, and I'm using my notebook again, but you can also use scrap paper, and you are going to want to write your numbers 1 to 10 here. And this will be your response sheet where you write your sight words that you find around the house. So there are 10, so I wrote 10 different spots. So I'm ready to go. I have my notebook, I have my pencil. I'm going to go look for the words around my house. So I'm going to pretend like I'm walking into the kitchen and I see a little piece of paper on the kitchen table. I'm going to open it. I'm going to read the sight word. Was. Very good. Awesome. You noticed, you knew right away what that one was. Was. And then I'm going to say this was the first sight word I found. So I'm going to go to number 1 since it's the first one I found. Number 1 up here. And I'm going to write the word was. And then I'm just going to keep this in my pocket, or you can keep it in a pile somewhere safe in your house until you're finished with the whole scavenger hunt, or sight word hunt, I should say. Then I go into the living room and I look at the couch and I see a paper sticking out of the cushion. I take it out and I found, what word did I find? Very good, I found the. So now this was the second one I found. So I'm going to find my number 2 on my response sheet in my notebook, and I'm going to copy down the word the. Then I'm going to walk around the house and look at where my shoes are sitting by the front door. And what do you know? I found another sight word. What sight word did I find? Like. Very good. Awesome. You guys are so smart. Kiss your brains. And I'm going to write like in my next open spot, which is the number 3. Like. I'm going to stop there because I want you to get your scavenger hunt, your sight word hunt on the way. But you are going to go around the house and find all of the words until you fill in all of these spaces. So all of these numbers should have a sight word on them. All right. And then as an extra bonus activity at the very end, I would like you to flip over to the back of your sight word scavenger hunt list. And I want you to pick one of the sight words that you found, and I want you to write a sentence using that sight word. So I am going to use the word the to write my sentence. And I'm going to say, my class is the best. And I'm going to put an exclamation point at the end because I really mean it. There's my sight word sentence. I wrote, my class is the best. And then I'm looking at my sentence and I think I used more than one sight word. How awesome is that? So I'm going to go back and I'm going to circle all the sight words I used in my sentence. All right. So what sight words do you see other than the word the that I already have circled? I see my with the capital M because that started my sentence, and we always start with a capital uppercase letter at the beginning of our sentence. And what's the last one? Is. Very good. So I'm going to circle is. So look at that. I used 1, 2, 3 sight words in one sentence. So that's my extra bonus challenge for you after you're finished with your scavenger hunt. So that is all. I'm going to let you get your scavenger hunt on its way. As always, please send me pictures or videos of you doing the scavenger hunt and all of the fun you're having, because I promise you this is a fun activity. You're going to really enjoy it. All right. Thanks for joining me. Have a fun time. I'll see you later. Bye.